All right, so I'm gonna get straight to the point. What do we know about coronavirus? We know that at some point we were living our lives, and out of nowhere, somebody told us or we heard that there's some kind of virus, and it came from China. It's airborne, it's deadly, and they're working on the virus on the how do you call it, a vaccine, so it can help stop the spread, right? Whatever that is, right? And then we just took it. I mean, I didn't. A lot of people took it and ran with it. Why? Because just like I said in a video I made regarding um, me explaining the corona, or like a collective message that I had um, when this whole thing started, I was talking about how we've given a power away for so long that we became so gullible when it comes to certain things. We just we just we got some kind of information, knowledge about something that was given to us, and we just ran with it, like fucking, like like children's, like little children's, that are like I don't even know how to explain it, but we've been so gullible, and we've been so ignorant, ignorant to the position we are in, or the position that we put ourselves in, right? Allowing a government, allowing another individual, somebody else that looks like you, that not necessarily looks like you as far as physically, somebody who's human, who has a brain, who can think, you know, to give us order and tell us what to do. And there's multiple of these people out here, right? Tell us how to live our lives, tell us what is best for us, tell us what kind of things we need to learn, things we need to pay attention to, you know? And what do? You give some kind of power, they use it against you. And for some of us, it may be so hard. How hard it is for some of us to actually believe that, I don't know how. I really don't know how. But we've given a power away and allowed somebody else to dictate the way we live. Even though we have this illusion of having choices, right? And although we do have choices, because choice is a natural law of existence, everybody has it. But in the reality we live in, because we give a power away, we're in this false perception of choices, choosing between which food to eat, burger or plants, choosing which school to go to, choosing what kind of music we want to listen to, which were created, okay? Which is what we have available right now that we choose from. But you've forgotten the true meaning of choice, actual choice of life, you know? And now we find ourselves in a position where a lot of people just trust so easily because somebody has a lot of power, a lot of money, and went to school and got goddamn degrees regarding study about certain topics created by whomever, right? And that gave them the permission and the right to know more than everybody else. And because they have that, they became higher than everybody else. They became more important, more knowledgeable than everybody else. So anything that they say, we easily trust it, right? And now we are where we are right now, where motherfuckers took you allow motherfuckers to take your power away, utilize it against you, and treat you like a fucking retard. Like literally doing things in front of your face, just doing certain things that make no goddamn sense. Just like this whole virus and corona shit makes no goddamn sense. And you just ran with it. A lot of people did. A lot of people ran with it. And even as a spiritual person, we still find ourselves walking in the store wearing a goddamn mask, knowing when you take that goddamn mask off, you're not gonna fall out and die because you haven't seen one. You take your kids out. Sometimes the mask is off. You keep your kid in the house. They don't. You guys don't have no mask on, but the air still comes in from outside because they are cracked part. The air still comes in. You go outside, even when you breathe through that mask, air still comes in. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a goddamn joke. And everything that came about is just to show you who you are, who you've been, what you've been doing with yourself, how far you've allowed things to go, because we are all to blame as a collective. But individually, we had a task. Individually, we made our choices. Some made a choice to actually do the inner work and come closer to themselves and see things for what they are, start utilizing their intuition more. Some of us just decided to continue following people blindly, believing everything that is being said because they can't read a goddamn book. They can use their own intellect, their own intuition to actually see what is going on and make their own choices, come up with their own thoughts about a situation. They won't even know where to start. People that can't even handle being by themselves, always wanting to be around people, always wanting to worry about dumb shit, and not knowing when to balance things out. Taking things for granted. But as a collective, whatever is happening is what we all have to deal with. Just like when you were a kid and your brother or your friend, or specifically your brother or sister did something, and because they messed up something, now you all get punished for that. That is what we are. That's what's going on right now. We have to be punished and have to deal with the result of people's stupidities and lack of accountability and lack of wanting to be mature and grow up and actually doing the inner work, doing the necessary work so we don't put ourselves in the situation we're in right now, currently, anytime that we've been in. Because just like in that video I made, talking about the coronavirus, and for anybody that's interested, go on my channel and you can check it out. I was talking about, how it was just the beginning, them announcing about this fucking virus thing. It was just the beginning of things, of their agenda, whatever that is. Because trust me, they always have some agenda. People think this life is all sweet and game. People think this life is just, we just live, work, just do whatever the fuck we want and then die and then everything is cool. Without knowing that you can't take things for, how do I even explain this? You have to learn how to balance things out. Know when to play. Know when to be smart. When to actually do the work. When to rest. Not just get up and do things with no meaning, no purpose. Or doing things just to follow a trend. Not having your own mind. I wanted to talk about the corona and the link of every event that we're going to be experiencing. Because the corona is the Spanish term for crown. And crown, whoever wears the crown, control the minorities. And whoever wears the crown right now is the government. Whoever have always been wearing the crown, I don't even want to say it's the government, but just to Just so that I don't have to make this video too long, I'm gonna say the government, but it's just it's the government is like the babies, you know, the babies, and then there's the teenagers, and then there's the adults, you know, and then there's beyond the adults, the elders, right? But let's say the government is wearing the crown, because we can't even deal with the government right now, so we cannot even deal with whomever is beyond that, or whatever is beyond that. But whoever wears the crown controls the minority. And the minority, believe it or not, is all of us, me included. But in my own self, I know I wear the crown. I rule my own kingdom. Nobody has authority over my world. I do not give a damn about anything that is going on right now. I don't even watch the news or anything. But I always come about finding out what is going on, you know, that is impacting a lot of people. And even when I find out, I still don't give a shit like that. Because at the end of the day, I do know that I am trying the best I can to survive in this world and take care of my responsibilities. And when my time is up, my time will be up. And I did the best that I could. I did the best that I could. And you want to be in that space of walking in your power, having authority over yourself, wearing your crown, and not giving your power away, and allowing other people to dictate your life. Because whatever is going on right now, it's like play. A whole play to distract you. It's an attack on your consciousness, your subconsciousness, your crown. Whoever wears the crown controls the minority. You wear the crown, you have control over yourself. You let somebody else wear the crown, they have control over you. You hear that? So whatever you're paying attention to, be careful. Be careful what you pay attention to. If you know not what you're doing, do not involve yourself. If you don't know exactly what is going on, do not involve yourself. Because everything right now is a joke on you. A joke on you. Because for them, you don't fucking matter. They don't care about you. Just like your neighbor don't care about you like that. If anything was to go down, they will have to worry about their own family or their own survival. Yeah. So what makes you think that the government has your best interest in mind, or the people in higher posts has your best interest in mind? And even them probably don't even know what they're doing. And it's just getting paid and trying to feed their family. Trying to win. Because that's life, right? What they told you life was about? Winning, not living, winning. Life is about living, experiencing. And whatever you choose to experience is up to you. You don't have to pay attention to anything they want you to pay attention to. You don't have to pay attention to anything anybody wants you to pay attention to. You pay attention to whatever you pay attention to. Put your energy in your own self. You keep trying to feed things, feed whatever is going on, feed. Yo, it's so much deeper. I can't even talk about certain things that I'm getting right now. But I just wanted to give this advice to you guys. Be careful what you pay attention to. And whoever wears the crown controls the minority. You wear the crown, you have control over yourself. Be careful what you're paying attention to. If you don't know what is going on, don't involve yourself with it. Focus on what you got going on. Do the best that you can to experience the life that you wish to live or to experience regarding anything that may be going on. Have control over yourself. And don't worry about anybody else that's trying to make you focus on this nonsense that is going on right now. Because you are not out there. You want to be out there? Go out there. You want to do whatever you want to do? You do that. But it is your choice. Because you do have that. And whatever choice you make has a consequence. And you have to be willing to deal with the consequence. Whether it's you just listening to a song, whether it's you just raising your arm, whatever choice you make, you have to be willing to deal with the repercussion of that. You know? So as long as you know that, do not blame anybody for anything that you're taking part into. It doesn't matter if you think that is good or bad. Whatever comes with it, you have to be willing to deal with it. So I'm going to leave this video here because I was just called to make this and let somebody hear this out there, whoever it resonates with, whoever choose to listen to my words, whoever, because it's all about resonance. That I am thankful for you allowing me to bring this message forth to you. And I do hope you start to wear your crown and take control over yourself, over your life, over your reality, over your kingdom, over your queendom. So you guys stay safe and at peace, and I'll catch you next time.